The microprocessor has a set of rules that apply to segments whenever memory is addressed. These rules define the segment register and offset register combinations used by certain addressing modes. For example, the code segment register is always used with the instruction pointer to address the next instruction in a program. The execution unit tells the bus interface unit from where to fetch instructions or data, decodes and executes the instructions. A decoder is in the EU control system translates instruction. It contains control system instruction decoder 16-bit ALU for performing arithmetic and logical operations. General purpose registers, flag registers, pointer and index registers. The stack segment defines the area used for the stack. Location of the current entry point in the stack segment is determined by the stack pointer register. The code segment is a section of memory that holds the program and procedures used by the microprocessor. The code segment register defines the starting address of the section of memory holding the code. The code segment length is limited to 64 kilobytes. All the program instructions must be located in main memory pointed to by the 16-bit CS register. With the 16-bit pointer, the BIU computers the 20-bit physical address internally used the programmer provided logical address. A logically shifting the contents of CS 4 bits of the left, 4 bits of the left, 4 bits of the left, and then adding the 16-bit contents of IP. 16 bits contents of IP. In other words, the CS contains the base or the start, the current code segment, and IP contains the distance of offset from this address to next generation byte to be fetched. The BIU instruction queue is first in, first out, that is in FIFO group, of instructions, in which up to 6 bytes of instruction code are prefetched. 6 bytes of instruction codes are prefetched from memory ahead of time. This is done in order to speed up program executions by overlapping instruction fetching with execution. This mechanism is known as pipelining. Then what is the pipelining? Here is nothing but to speed up the program execution, by overlapping instruction and fetching with execution is nothing but pipelining. That's it. However, if the BIU interrupted by the EU for memory access while the BIU in the process of fetching an instruction, then the service in case of jump and call instructions already fetched in queue or of no use. Fine. Now, the bus interface unit is the 8086 interface to the outside world. It provides a full 16-bit directional data. Fine. And 20-bit address bus The bus interface unit is responsible for performing all external bus programs, which has the list below. The data segment is a section of memory that contains the most data used by a program. Data are accessed in the data segment by an offset address or the contents of other registers. Right? Next. In the 8086, available memory space is divided into chunks called segments, such as a memory is known as a segmented memory. In 8086, available memory space is 1 megabyte. 1 megabyte. This memory is divided into number of logical segments. Each segment is 64 kilobytes in size and addressed by one of the segment registers. The segment registers of 8086 act as base register. The segment registers point out the starting memory address of the current used segment. Here are some diagrams, and the advantages of the segmented memory are it always programs to be loaded and run anywhere in memory. It allows programs to be attended and recompiled. Independently. It allows programs to be reallocated. It lends itself to sharing among processes. It lends itself to protection. It simplifies the handling of growing data structure. It enables multi-programming. It reduces the number of bits required to address a memory location. One more advantage of having separate segments is that one program can work on several different sets of data. This is done by reloading data segment registers to point to new segment. Thank you. This is called a microprocessor in a short form. Thank you. Bye. See you. Meet you later. Bye-bye.